Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment and say hi and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. The Lovers. I shook the box a couple times. All the cards came out except for the Lovers. So to me, that's definitely a sign of something here. I do feel like maybe love has been really hard. Love is not something that comes easy for a lot of people. And I feel like it's really elusive sometimes. And I kind of feel like that's what it is. I do feel like you could be a very intuitive person as well. But love remains to be something that is kind of partially hidden. It's like you may know it's coming and you may feel like it's coming sometimes. And then all of a sudden it's like, you're left standing there like, where is it? You're waiting for your ship to come in. And it's not a lack of you getting yourself out there or wanting to mingle. It's just the right offer hasn't come in yet. I feel like maybe there's a lot of competition. And I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a tether to the earth sign reading that I've just done. So if you have earth in your chart, or you may be dealing with somebody who has earth in their chart, you could check out that reading. That might have something for you in there. Yeah, I do feel like, yeah, you want to be the nurturer. You want to have someone to pull. Wow, the King, and you're looking for your match. Again, I get that tether to the earth sign read that I just did this morning. It's that Cinderella slipper, that perfect match. And I feel like that's what you're looking for. And you don't want to move forward with someone until they have that perfect balance going on there. We do have the Devil here. You might feel like everything's against you. For some, for others, I feel like you're waiting for more than just physical connection with someone, more than just what it looks like on the outside. You want something with depth. And I feel like that's the difference. It's like we don't want to waste our time with things that aren't for us. You might be one of those people that decides to kind of say no when it's not right. It's like you don't just want someone to have someone to fill the space. I feel like you're not one of those people. You want to keep it wide open for the person that is for you. So, you know, when they come around, there's space, right? Let's see. Yeah, you do have someone racing forward. Again, this feels very tethered to the earth sign read. A lot of you could have an earth sign coming in towards you, looking at you as if you are the perfect match. Only take it if it resonates. Doesn't have to. They could have heavy earth placement in their chart. So either way, yeah, they see you as being that Nine of Pentacles. You're self-sufficient. You have all these really amazing qualities. I feel like you have so many amazing qualities. You're fruitful all on your own. You've got your own abundance that you either have right now or you're building up to. You've got your path, your purpose, and you're really shining. And I feel like you're really shining to this person. They want to come in with these arrows of love. I feel like Cupid struck. So it doesn't matter that we're not in February. Cupid's arrows have struck someone, and I feel like they're coming in towards you. Wow. They're a little afraid that you're not going to say yes to their offer. But I feel like they only want to kind of give to you. So I feel like this person coming in has a lot of good qualities as well. Yeah, okay. They want to have it all. They want this new, it's like they want to jump into a new cycle with you. Everything, all the luck is coming in and all the luck is here for this situation. I feel like you're going to feel lucky that, I feel like both of you are, that you found each other. Yeah, this commitment is going to be something way more. Look at that. Wow, Spirit on deck. Can we cut it there? Should we cut it there? The wish, the hope, the dream. We're gonna cut it there. No, we're not. We're gonna put this down on the board because it's there. Everything's gonna balance. Wow, everything's gonna balance out. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups. We've got unity here. I love this. This is the big beautiful wish, and this time you're not gonna miss out on it. You're not gonna miss it. Yeah, you're being illuminated so you don't miss out on a good thing when it comes in. I really love this. Amazing, collective. You have a really wonderful person coming in. Yeah, that wanted to flip over. No more waiting is kind of what I want to say. This person's going to be very passionate. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to go? I want to go here. All right. All right, clarifying life situation. So I'm not sure what we're going to have here, but I want that. Let's see. Divine flow. Let go of attachment to the outcome and let the universe bring gifts. Yeah, sometimes when we're too attached to things, we kind of almost put up blocks in their way. Instead of having faith, you know, we hold on to something too tightly, and it has a lot of trouble manifesting because in our limited minds, you know, we kind of figure out ways that it should come in, and you know, instead of allowing all the avenues to be open to allow divine to kind of bring it in however they want to bring it in for us. And I feel like sometimes that creates blocks, right? If you hold on to something too tightly. It's like when you're doing your meditations and your mantras and your I ams and all of those things, you say it and then release it and allow it to do whatever it's going to do out there, right? To bring in whatever blessings, and just be mindful that you're open to allow things to flow through to you through all avenues that the universe or spirit has, right? So that way you're not blocking your blessings. Let's see, Valley of Shadows. Step into the enveloping Valley of Shadows. Here, fears are faced and courage is forged in dimly lit paths. All right, some of you could be going through or coming out of a shadow period, really pulling up those things by the roots, things that don't resonate any longer, things that you don't need to carry with you. A lot of times we have to take stock of where we've been. And when we do that, we really look at the situations that kind of made us into who we are, right? If we're taking stock. So I feel like you may have been through some really heavy energies. I feel like to allow the heaviness to fall away, but to still be very mindful about what you learned in those situations is super important. So, you know, you're mindful of it. You don't allow it to repeat. It's like we don't allow history to repeat itself. We do utilize that knowledge for our fire and our forward movement, right? So I feel like maybe you just have to allow some things, some of the heavier feelings that maybe you're still carrying. Sometimes they bubble up and we think we've healed something, and you know, sometimes we're like, wow, it's still here. But yeah, pieces may bubble up over time, and that's not a big deal. Sometimes, you know, healing takes a lot longer than we assume it might, but you know, it still needs to happen. So you could be going through a little something where something bubbles up and you just want to kind of release it. It's going to help you manifest the things that you do want, making room for what you do want, making room for higher level energies to kind of flow into you if you release other things. So small steps. Yeah, small steps win. The small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. Exactly. Every little bit counts. What's that one? So seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. So everything that you do, really kind of be mindful of the choices that you're making. Do I want this? I don't think I do. Okay. Yeah, be mindful of the choices that you're making. How do they feel with you? How do they sit with you? Soul whispers. It says, look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. You could be in a situation with someone. Now, this could be a romantic thing. This could be a family thing. This could be a friend thing, where you kind of have to read between the lines. This could be between you and spirit as well. It's like, I feel like there's something here that you might be missing, or that spirit doesn't want you to miss. So whether it's just a communication between you and spirit, or between you, spirit, and someone else, I do feel like listen to what's not being said. I feel like there's a key piece of something that's going to help you move forward. And it may involve moving away from someone in order to kind of step into a new flow of divine energy. It says, trust the process, embrace uncertainty, have faith in the journey unfolding before you. Yeah, this is all about you. This is all about the journey. This is all about what you want to create in your life. I feel like you're doing a really excellent job of moving forward and releasing things that need to be released. Sometimes it's a little harder when it is people in our lives that we want to keep around. Sometimes we try extra hard and we bend over backwards and we keep making excuses for certain people, right? It's like, oh, they were having a rough time, so I understand why they couldn't be there for me. And I'm kind of getting like, stop making excuses for people and see, it's like, I hear time to take the rose-colored glasses off. So I feel like you know that. And Spirit might be kind of encouraging you to have healthier connections in your life as well. It's like if somebody's not happy for you while you're out celebrating, you know, maybe they're not the right type of person to be in your energy. Maybe they just, you know, need to keep moving, or you need to keep it moving, right? Because the people that love and care about you will be happy for you when you're celebrating, right? Even if they're going through a harder thing, they're still going to want to celebrate with you, and they're still going to want to encourage you to keep on going, right? Because you would do that for them. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. So trust yourself. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. This could be navigating relationships and kind of really picking out the ones that are not serving you. And that can be a really difficult thing. So be patient with yourself. But I feel like, yeah, I hear no more doormats. So I'm talking to someone who feels like they get walked on more often than not. It's like you're always there helping this person through their problems, but the one time you have something and you need someone, they're nowhere to be found, right? And I feel like, you know, the people who do show up for you, those are the ones you want to really nurture relationships with, not the ones who can't be bothered, right? Saving grace, it says, forgiving yourself and others heals the wounds and sets you free. Yeah, you might need to heal someone, heal yourself. Oh, okay. I am kind of getting that now. I've been here, so no judgment. When you look at everyone as if they're a project and you want to help them heal and you want to help them move forward, and you know, not everybody wants to heal and move forward. And I feel like just because that's the way you move through life doesn't mean everybody else looks at life that way. Not everyone can see themselves the way you see them. And I feel like you're a healer, you're a lover, and you want people to want the best for themselves. And so you assume that they want to do the healing work or they want to grow and expand. You want to save them from their heartache. So you want to try and help them as much as possible. But I feel like a lot of times there are people who will fight you tooth and nail because they're not ready to grow. They're not ready to expand. And to be honest, you're not here to save people from themselves. You're here to provide maybe a listening ear and some love and affection for the people around you, or the people that, you know, come to you and are a bigger part of your life. But I feel like, you know, you're not here to save people. So I feel like there's a difference, and maybe you're learning that difference. Okay, rough road. Yeah, prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey ahead. You know, you might be deciding to take somebody on in a relationship, and someone who has a lot of healing work to do. And they may be banking on the fact that you'll do all the work for them. I do want to say empath, narcissist type energy here. It has that dynamic. Now, I can't say whether or not that person is actually a narcissist, but I do feel that energy. It's like taking advantage of you, having you kind of carry them emotionally, and I feel like can become very, very burdensome. So please, 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 before you step into or further step down this journey with someone, who is not looking to do the work for themselves. This could really bring you to this. Okay, look at this. Where do you think this leads? This journey through that rough road, it's all rocks and sand and barren. Well, of course, this road leads to rock bottom, doesn't it? I would think. And I feel like that's where it may lead you. But, you know, and I've been there. Look, I'm not judging. I've totally been there. I thought I could help someone. I thought I could save someone from themselves. And it took me years and years and years. And I realized that this person had drained me dry. And I couldn't give anymore. I had nothing left to give. I wasn't taking care of myself. Everything was to help this person just stay afloat so they don't drown, right? So I get it. You know, and sometimes the best thing you can do for people like this is to allow them to hit rock bottom, to allow them to get themselves out of the mess, because they're never going to appreciate what you're doing because they're not putting in the effort for themselves, right? I do have to say that here because I kind of feel like that's where it is. And Spirit's saying you can be on the road to abundance if you focus on yourself. Do your own self-work. And I feel like divinely guided, trust the wisdom of the universe, remain open to receiving guidance as you journey through life's mysteries. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's saying don't lose your connection to Spirit, or don't, because sometimes when we've got all these other things coming on, they can cloud our connection with Spirit, and we can kind of feel really alone on that journey. We can feel really barren, right? Let's see. Turn the page. Embrace new chapters with curiosity. Openness paves the path to wisdom. Yeah. I feel like you might have been on this journey for quite a while with this person through this barren landscape. Now, I don't know if this is a family member. I don't know if this is a friend. I don't know if this is a significant other. But this is someone who kind of leaves you feeling heavy after they walk away, right? Leaves you feeling like you don't know who you are, what you want, you know, after the situation's over. So I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you to take stock and maybe choose a different path, one that leads to your abundance. Where are you being guided to go? Because I feel like it's not here. That's not where it's at. This looks completely different, right? Look at that. Look at that energy. Looks magical and light and happy and joyous and warm. You know, this looks dry and dead and barren. So see what's real. It says, observe with clarity. True insights lie beyond the surface. Sometimes you have to admit defeat. I know that's hard to hear. It's like, I couldn't do it, or I couldn't save this person, or I couldn't help. And sometimes that truth hurts, but I feel like I hear sometimes, you know, we can't quit while we're ahead. We have to quit while we're behind. So yeah, spiritual retreat. Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. I feel like Spirit is trying to encourage you to step away from this situation and start walking your own path. I feel like that's what it comes down to. That's what Spirit's trying to say, that there is more for you out there, instead of bleeding yourself dry to help someone who doesn't have the energy or the want to help themselves, right? I know that's hard, and being the lover that you are, I can see how hard that is. You always want to be there to support people. You know that, you know, walking through this life, we all need a village behind us. And you wanted to be a really significant cornerstone in this person's growth and health and forward movement. But sometimes our wants for people are not, you know, are not what manifests because they're not willing to help in that manifestation, right? And I feel like you've got a lot of good coming towards you. You've got a lot of balance and new things coming up for you. So I do want to say, maybe think about the path before you keep trekking down that barren desert path there. Yeah, I hear the one that leads to rock bottom, because that's a heck of a place to build from. Trust me, I know it. To start over and find out who you are, because you've lost yourself along the way, you know? All right, we have abundance. Let's see. Hopefully, let me take a little sip and clear that energy because it's so heavy. Big hugs to you if you were walking through that last reading. Wow. Okay. Sorry about that. Needed to kind of clear that energy right there. Abundance and passion and twin flames. Okay. And seduction. Okay. All right. Collective, it looks like you have something really good coming. I do feel like this is a twin flame, high-level soulmate coming in, lots of passion, lots of magnetizing energy, attraction, flirting, temptation to move towards this person, abundance to be had. I feel like maybe it's time you allow yourself a little bit of self-indulgence. Maybe you've kind of held yourself back from relationships for a while. Maybe you took time to heal. Maybe for the longest time you felt like maybe you didn't deserve something like that or something good. But I feel like Spirit's saying maybe it's time you should indulge in something more beautiful. Spirit's giving you the opportunity to do that and making it really seductive. It's really hard to say no to, and there's a reason Spirit's doing that. I feel like Spirit wants you to move forward and reignite that passion. Yeah, that clock. I hear tick-tocks. It's time. It takes time, but this is a new cycle, a time to heal. So maybe Spirit is saying that you can heal and grow in this new connection. Yeah, look, Cupid's arrow is going to strike, and you are going to be moving forward into something, I do want to say really, really passionate. Yeah, lightning. So this is going to come up all of a sudden change, shocking. This is a surprise. This person's going to come in, and they're going to, I feel like, seduce you into something beautiful. And I don't feel like it's in a bad way. And I feel like Spirit is saying, indulge in this. Take this time to really experience something wonderful for yourself. Don't deny yourself the pleasure of getting to know someone or stepping into a really fantastic connection. Yeah, this person's coming in. They want to talk. Look, you've got mirror type souls. This is someone you're really going to click with. I feel like, I don't want to say it's going to be easy, but I feel like it's going to be easier than other connections. The way the two of you can flow together, you're going to realize that this person is a healthy choice. You're going to want to make memories with this person and take pictures and celebrate this time with this person. Yeah, you want to forge this connection. You might get a little nervous because you might feel like you're addicted to this person's energy, but I feel like this is going to be very mutual with that mirror. This person's also going to feel very addicted to your energy. Yeah, look, we have wedding rings and kisses and healing hearts. I do feel like this is something that could last the test of time with two people putting in the effort. I do see the seashells. So it all starts maybe with a cup of coffee or just a meeting, right? Something small, a meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, new friendship. It may start out as a friend. This could be something that's, I feel like it gets passionate very quickly with this person. Yeah, being with this person feels like paradise. I feel like we could probably cut it there. Yeah, we have not today in reverse. This person could be coming in as soon as today, collective. I am going to cut it there because I feel like really gorgeous energy. Not much more needs to be said about this. Your passion in life and with love is going to reignite, and Spirit is giving you a really tempting offer because they want you to experience the good stuff. So maybe you've been holding back because you're a little scared about what love might offer you. You know, love is great until it's not, and I get that. So it's like, I feel like, okay, so I hear not another failed attempt at love. And I feel like maybe I'm talking to someone who maybe has been hurt, you know, one significant time or maybe even a few times where love just didn't pan out. I feel like Spirit is really trying to draw you in because this time it is. It's going to have something more, right? I love that. Where do we want to go? Oh my gosh, I didn't even, sorry, I didn't take this one out of the box. Okay. This one might have something to do with money matters. This one is, what's this one called? Money Moves Oracle deck. So let's see. All right, Spirit, what do we have? Authority. It says, take on the role of leader. Everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. Awesome. Let's see. I love to see this for you. I feel like you're stepping into your leadership role in your life. Even if it's in your own life, it's just taking that leadership role, not allowing anyone to be at that steering wheel, you making your own choices, and feeling very confident about the choices that you're making for yourself. This could be in partnership as well, joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation, prioritize your connections. So this could be in business or with a partner. I feel like it's taking that leadership role. I feel like you should do that in all areas of your life. It should be, yeah, look at that. Look at the power coming in. It says you have the power to control your life, career, and finances. Exactly. Spirit on deck. I love that. Surprise. It says an unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. Yeah, look, love life. I was kind of feeling that. I feel like maybe everything in different areas is going to start really moving forward beautifully. It says, love life, free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. New beginning. Yeah. Money matters. It says expense, save, cut cost, resource plan, make an informed choice. Invest your money wisely. So I feel like you're going to be making really healthy choices all around. A healthy choice in love, a healthy choices when it comes to business and finances, spiritual work. It's all coming in because I feel like maybe you're more in alignment. It says open your heart to spiritual career, to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. So it doesn't have to be a spiritual career, although for some of you it could be something dealing with spirit or something that's very connected to your heart through your soul, right? Whatever area that's in, that's spiritual, right? Because you're following your soul's path, your inner compass, right? Leads you to where you need to be. Moving up in the world, and I do feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's going to be in all different areas. Career is on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. So you're making smart choices with your money and investing wisely, and I feel like it's all panning out for you very, very well, or it soon will be. Opportunity, new job opportunities, change workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. I love it. Social status. So it says, you will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant. So stay humble. Stay humble, collective. And I feel like I don't even have to tell you that because I feel like you maybe don't even know another way to be, which I really love for you. Don't allow fame to get to you. I feel like remember where you came from and remember why you're doing what you're doing, especially if it's a heart-based thing. Always remember to make those choices from that heart space when, you know, that if that's how it started, that's how it should remain, right? So we have sweet success. It's not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. So this is you or somebody that you're dealing with. And I do feel like, yeah, home base, you could have a lot more security coming in. It says home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Change your environment. So maybe some of you are making a move, a physical move to get where you need to go, to a new job. Yeah, a direction. It says do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. Come up with a good plan. Yeah, wisdom and savings. I feel like this is the end to the old and the beginning of the new, and that leads to success. You know, resources, hands to help you. I feel like every step along this journey, there are hands ready to help you if you are open enough to accept the help. I do feel like this is just going to be a really new part of your path, a really beautiful part of your path as well. I feel like things are going to start flowing more easily for you because you are in divine alignment with all the things that you should have. You're making really healthy choices for yourself. And in doing so, and taking that leadership role and putting your best foot forward, your most authentic self, I feel like you're really going to be very, very successful. I love this for you. I feel like there aren't any limitations. I heard limitations, and then I thought, no, we don't have those. And that's exactly what Spirit wants to say. There are no limits to how far or how high you can climb, how far you could go or how high you can climb. I feel like you're really gonna crush it. That's what I hear. You're really doing it. I love this for you. I love to see that you're moving forward happily and you're creating in your life, and you're going to have the love that you want and the work that you want and the finances that you want, right? I feel like you've got it. You've got enough energy to do it all, is what I want to say. All right. Oh, what didn't want to come up off the thing? So we have transformation and resistance in reverse. Before I speak on it, prosperity. All right. I kind of feel a tether from the last one. I feel like, okay, yeah, it is a tether from the last one. Okay, collective, we're talking about you again. I do feel like Spirit is saying with resistance in reverse, this is not having enough steam or grit to fight for what you want. But I feel like now that it's in reverse, it's like transformation here. We have to get strong. We have to get passionate about what we want in our life. And this is prosperity, so that's all around. Yeah, totality, everything. Spirit's saying it's time to come full circle. It's time to get things moving in the right direction. Yes, stepping to alignment. Follow your heart. Create big change. Romance is also coming. There's a lot of things. I feel like you have that key within yourself. You can open that lock and turn that lock and open that door and start moving forward on that path. That the one that leads to you feeling secure in this lifetime, putting down those roots and really moving forward and doing so with a lot of strength, right? And stability. I feel like you see what you need to do to make the changes. You need to be devoted to self and what you want in this life. And as soon as you do that, as soon as you take the focus away, say, okay, so say what this could look like in the physical. You could be overly focused on a relationship and wanting a relationship and just kind of going through your days just highly, highly focused on finding that right person. And Spirit's saying, don't focus on that. Be the right person. Focus on those things that you want to create your happiness in your life, because I feel like when you're overly focused on love and it's not coming in, you're not standing in your power and you're not standing in your happiness, right? And it's funny too, because all we need to do is twist that focus right in on ourselves. And yeah, that's when we start growing. That's when we start expanding. That's when the path appears. That's when the love appears, right? The sweetness, the growth. That's when we come back to life here. It's that death and rebirth. We allow that old way of being to die out, so we can have this forward movement and growth. That's when you accomplish your wishes, hopes, and dreams. That's when you find your stability and your growth. That inner house gets happy too, that inner self, when you do the work. I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. It's like, you can have what you're looking for, but the way you're going about it, the way you're focused, is not yielding the results that you're looking for, because it's close. You're focusing your attention, which is great, but you're focusing it outward instead of inward. Inward is where all the answers are. If you look outward for the answers, I feel like it's a lot harder to find information. You have to kind of go within. This is an inside job, is what I hear. Spirit saying this passion, this purpose, this forward movement, it's an inside job. Yeah, take a leadership role in your life. You will be so happy that you did. It's going to balance everything out. Look at that expansion there and that energetic movement forward. Yeah, that inner wisdom. I feel like it's just going to strike you very, very soon. It's like you're going to all of a sudden hop onto this path, and it's really, really going to balance you out so quickly. It's going to illuminate so many things. You're going to feel your connection to Spirit grow, because you're forging this path with Spirit on deck. Not that you aren't before, but I feel like you're not listening, or you're not hearing Spirit. I feel like there's a lot of sad. I feel like if this is you and you have not yet decided to step onto this path and do the inner work and focus inward about what you want to create, it's like looking at the world all of a sudden as that blank canvas and knowing that you hold the paintbrush, knowing that you can create anything. It's like remove your focus from just wanting love, just wanting a partner, just wanting somebody to be there, because that's not where you're going to find your happiness. You have to first be happy and then be able to share that happy, right? Spirit's saying there's a better way that you can do it to where all areas of your life become beautiful, not just one, right? And Spirit wants you to kind of be attached to that. Be attached to doing for self. Really sit down and think about it. Be persistent with your goals, your wishes, hopes, and dreams. Your soul will automatically call its partner as you're doing what you're doing. Yeah, strength. Have strength to wait when you need to wait and to grow when you need to grow. Yeah, unconditional love will come. Spirit is saying it is coming. You need to release certain things. Yeah, follow your intuition along this path and be happy and excited about the exploration. Yeah, a lot of really beautiful forward movement. And I really do know that if you travel this path, you will have what you're looking for. Your wishes, hopes, and dreams are within reach, or they soon will be. Make that decision to deep dive within and start creating in your outside world. What kind of work do you want to do? What kind of dream do you have for the future? And I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. What's your plan for the future? What do you want to see up there? It's like we can't create with you because you're not focused on you. You're focused on someone who's not here yet. Someone who's just up around the bend on your path, right? It's like Spirit doesn't know what to kind of grant you because, you know, you're only asking for one specific thing, and Spirit's like, you're thinking too small. There's so much more to be had, right? Yeah. Exploration. What are your wishes, hopes, and dreams? Get really confident about that. I love it. I love this message. I feel like you have a lot of really great things up ahead, just up ahead. All right, let's pull from, oh, we have a 4. So 4 could be significant for somebody. You could be born on the 4th or someone you know. There's an E stuck to me. All right, yeah. All right, let's see, your initials, their initials, and any other messages that we might want to share with the collective here. I hear join me. I hear join me along the path. So for some, it is a counterpart that is beckoning you to come and join them on a path to walk together. For others, I do feel like this is Spirit beckoning you to come along the path with them until you have something else coming up ahead, right? I hear making plans. Spirit is encouraging you to make plans. Start with a vision board. It's like, what do you want to see as part of your life? And I want to say, we don't dream small. Not around here. We don't dream small. What do you want? You want financial freedom? Write it down big so you can see it. What do you want? A really healthy, happy relationship. Write it down, right? It's like my most perfect match as a divine partner. That's what I want, right? And I feel like if you kind of put it out there, what you actually do want, that's when you start attracting it, right? But as you're focused on growing yourself and creating your wishes, hopes, and dreams, that's when it all comes into fruition. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. Dream big is what I hear. Yeah, I hear career. What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? I feel like it's so important. You're at that paintbrush stage. I love it. And I hear they're going to hear me roar. So it's like, I feel like maybe you've been too quiet. You haven't been an active participant in your own life. And I feel like Spirit's saying, start making a scene. Start showing up big. It's got that energy. It's like you're too quiet along your path. Roar a bit. It's like Spirit saying you're big. You're the You're the boss on this path. You're the boss in your own life, right? What do you want to see there? Start creating. I feel like Spirit's trying to light a fire under your butt. I hear a friendly fire. I hear rose with thorns. Oh, okay. So I am kind of hearing something like a rose with thorns. I don't know if you've been maybe a little less combative along your path. I feel like it takes a lot to make someone really, really soft. I feel like it takes a lot of pain, or it takes a lot of heartache for someone to become so kind and so soft. A lot of experiences like that sometimes tend to mold people into being softer, but Spirit is saying don't forget to stand up for yourself. You may be a rose, you may be soft as those petals, but you have to have your thorns. So you have to stick up for yourself. Spirit doesn't want you to be so soft to where you don't stand up for yourself, where you just stand in a state of allowance and allow people to kind of flatten you out as they roll right over you. That's not a good thing, right? So I hear you can continue to be that rose. The rose knows how to do it. It's like the softer the petals, and then those pointy thorns. So you have to be a bit of both in order to make it through along this path. So picture yourself as that if you're softer, right? Spirit wants you to stand up for yourself. All right. And you can do so in the right ways, right? There's always a right way to do something. And I feel like because you're so kind and loving, you'll know where that balance is. I just feel like whoever I'm talking to, you know where that balance is, right? All right. What do we have for this collective here? What do we have? All right. We have a safety pin. I've never seen that one come out. What's being pinned together? 2 stars. Interesting. And I asked what was being pinned together, and I heard 2 stars. So I don't know if, okay, so I'm talking to someone who maybe has a level of, I want to say either fame or just, you know, you could be up on a platform getting some type of acknowledgement, or fame could be coming towards you. I do feel like this is 2 people who have maybe a bit of a following coming together and creating a bigger following. Yeah, I hear these 2 things go together. So yeah, great abundance to be had. Putting down roots. Okay, so I do kind of feel like this is a romantic relationship. Oh, this is a romantic relationship with 2 people who maybe have platforms, or who have very large friend groups, or I don't know, you could be famous, actually famous, coming together to create like this power couple. I feel like no matter what way you spin it, these are 2 people coming together to be a power couple. And it's like Spirit wants to kind of pin these 2 things together. But this is the real deal here. It's not just for the looks or the attention that it brings, although I do feel like it's going to generate a lot of abundance. This says eternal love, and I feel like that's part of it. Spirit's on deck with this, creating this. I feel like this is something that just sticks. I'm seeing this little lizard that kind of is running up a tree, or a palm tree, and they're kind of sticking to it. You know, they're not falling down. So I just kind of feel like this is something that sticks. There's depth and love here. What is this? I hear intricate. So I feel like perhaps whatever the 2 of you create together is going to have, it's very like, both of you are very in tune with the details and the things that you're creating. I feel like whatever it is that the 2 of you do, maybe the 2 of you do different things, like you're, you know, in the spotlight for doing 2 different things that you kind of mesh together to create something special. Or you both work in the same field and you create something very powerful there. I just feel like this is going to be powerhouse type energy here. I really love it. Gorgeous energy. That is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.